Alrighty, so welcome to the first lesson of this course. So believe it or not, before I teach you any techniques or any exercises, what we're going to be doing is some stretching. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, oh my God, Henry, why stretch? That's the most boring thing in the world. I want to play my guitar, right? So yes, I understand that you want to play your guitar and I want to play my guitar too, but just think about athletes, right? Before they go to run or swim or whatever, there's always a stretching and a slow warming up period, right? And that is really a crucial thing for us guitarists as well, okay? First of all, just to get things flowing, to get things warmed up. And second of all, the more important reason is to avoid injury. I have personally been injured because I neglected stretching and I also neglected pain. So that's another thing that I kind of want to tell you as a side note. If you're ever experiencing pain when you play, a little bit of pain here and there is not a big deal. But if you're really feeling pain, stop playing. Put the guitar down. Take a break, and then if you pick it up again 20 minutes later and you still feel pain, then maybe really take a day or two off until that pain is gone. Never play through pain, okay? I played through pain because I thought I was immortal about maybe 5-6 years ago. And I literally had pain in my hand for a couple of years after that every time I played. Because for a couple of weeks I was practicing a song and I was always playing through that pain, okay? So don't do that. Okay, so that was just a little side note there, but very, very crucial and important, okay? Do not play through pain. Okay, so let's get into our stretching now. So this is what I want you to do. If you have your guitar out now and you're not warmed up, you haven't played a lot, just play a G major chord, a D major chord, A major, a C major with me. So let's just do it together. G, D, A minor, C. So we're playing a G to a D to an A minor and then to a C. Just play that one more time with me. Play with me. D, A minor, C. And what I really want you to focus on here is how your hand is feeling now. If you're already warmed up, then do this tomorrow when you're not warmed up, okay? So play your first few chords without stretching. And just really be aware about how that's feeling for you right now at this moment, okay? So that's the first thing. Play a couple of chords and really focus on how your hand is feeling right now as you play them. Second thing is maybe just play a couple of licks. Just some licks that you're familiar with. And again, focus on how your hand is feeling. Again, do this when you're not warmed up. And now, let's get into the finger exercises, okay? So, you've played on a cold hand. You've kind of focused on how that feels. Now let's stretch. And then what I want to do after you're done stretching is feel the difference, okay? So check it out. Let's just do our first little stretching exercise. So what I'm going to do now is take my fist out and close my fist, right? And I'm going to stretch out my arm, and I'm just going to gently pull forwards, okay? So I'm doing like a upward motion pull, right? And you want to feel it under here, right? All the way down. You don't want to be in pain, but you do want to feel a pulling, all right? And do that for about 3 breaths. So just kind of take a breath, 1 breath, 2 breaths, right? Take conscious breaths, 3 breaths, right? Release, kind of just let everything settle down, and you're going to feel it right away. You're going to feel that stretch there, and that's a good thing, okay? So now we stretched forward, and now we're going to stretch backwards. So what we're going to do now is put our hand out and just kind of pull it back. Again, you don't want to be in pain, but you do want to feel that something is happening here. You want to feel a healthy pull, okay? So I'm pulling back. And what that's doing is really just getting everything nice and loose and just ready for what's coming, right? Especially if you're going to be playing a lot of fast notes, you want to give your arm some time to just kind of wake up, okay? So we did a pull forwards, we did a pull backwards. Again, do about 3 long, deep breaths on each. And then what we're going to do is, and believe me, you're going to be feeling it now both here and here, okay? Now we're going to do just a little finger massage, okay? And again, this is all just waking up the fingers. It's letting them know, all right, guys, we're going to be getting to work now in a couple of minutes. So I want you guys to be feeling good when we do that. So now I'm just doing a little gentle massage, okay? And now to kind of end it off, what we're going to do is we're going to do the single finger. So I'm just going to take my first finger, first of all. I'm going to pull it inwards, okay? Again, now I'm feeling the stretch really in my hand, okay? Here too, but mostly kind of in this area now, okay? So we're going to do it forwards, we're going to do it backwards, right? You don't want to be in pain, you want it to be a healthy stretch, right? You want to feel it, but you don't want to hurt yourself, all right? So I'm just going to do all those fingers, and do this with me. Please, I hope you're doing this with me as we chat here together, because what we're going to do now is play the guitar again and really feel that difference, okay? So normally I do this entire routine about 2 times, right? So 3 breaths here, 3 breaths here, a little massage, and then stretching each finger 2 times, right? 2 reps, right? If you go to the gym, you know about reps. And now you should be feeling that your arm is feeling different than it did when we played those first chords, right? So maybe just shake it off now a little bit, right? Get everything nice and loose. And now, with me, play those same chords again, okay? Now, honestly, tell me whether or not you feel a difference, okay? You should be feeling much more comfortable, much more relaxed, much more kind of ready to get into it. Here's one more. Just twist your wrist a little bit, right? Both ways, just twist it around. Just get everything nice and loose and relaxed. When you play guitar, you want to be relaxed. You don't want it to be a tense thing. It's supposed to feel good. It's supposed to feel comfortable. It's supposed to feel relaxing. And that's when the music is also going to start to flow, okay? Okay, so I hope that you did this with me. If you didn't, then please go back to the beginning and really do this with me. And I bet that you will understand very quickly why it's important to stretch, okay? And you're going to feel how much more comfortable it's going to be when you do start to play, okay? Okay, so that is my little lesson on stretching. I hope that this makes sense, and I really hope that you start to implement this into your playing, okay? All right, let's move on now to the next lesson. Thanks for checking this one out. See you there. Bye-bye.